I would go for Sosimis in Spain. I would invest some money. I personally, well, I like them all, but I like Merlin very much. They're very brave. I would put some money there. I would look into Portugal, into tourism residential, and buy some land there maybe to develop. I think it's very interesting. It's a trending country, and I think there's a growth there. Italy, unfortunately, I'm not so familiar, so I can...
You give it to these guys to invest.
Okay. But you can give us the money.
Yeah, I'll give you the money. To make it short. And maybe some redevelopment in the cities. For offices, I would like to do that. And I don't know, with the well, this time you didn't say the 500 million euros, which is normally the money you give us.
500 million, I'll give you, yes. Okay. So you can give 100 to...
You take care of my...
That's a good speaker for you, giving you 500 million.
Yeah, that's what he normally offers. That's what I would, I think I'd do. And that has to do with the trend.
Okay, great. Bill?
Okay, I'd do 4 things, and I'm assuming your money's long-term here rather than short-term. Logistics, Italy, Spain. I like the yield gap, and I think, to my point about replacement costs, you're actually in a much better situation. It's a more defensible long-term play. Tourism-focused projects, Portugal and Greece, in the right touristic destinations there, because I think they're disconnected from the local economies and still present opportunities. I would actually put a quarter of it into buying prime land in Rome, or perhaps less so Rome, Milan, Madrid, Barcelona, and maybe Lisbon. I think there's opportunities in prime land, and if you're patient, that will pay off. And the last bit I'd stick into probably offices in Barcelona and Madrid, because I'm optimistic that Spain will sort out its political problems.
Okay, great. Ivano?
Office core in Milan, and mixed-use redevelopments in Milan and Rome, city center, because I think it's on a 3 to 5 years, it's interesting for this.
Okay, good. Jose?
Short-term strategy, so
okay.
Not long-term.
I'll be safe for your money. Probably prime offices, both Madrid and Barcelona. Some money, to play around with in redevelopment of offices, and probably some money for retail parks, where we've got still some gap to, by comparison with shopping centres. Good retail parks scattered all over Spain, probably.
Okay, good. Matteo?
So I would diversify just some amounts of money in liquid instruments, leveraging on the new REIT regime that is now in Italy. And because maybe of my DNA as developer in the past, I would go for Milano, development in some central area railway yards, which maybe will come to the market in the next year, and that are very well connected and infrastructure.
Okay, very good. I feel I'm quite...
Richard, can I
make
a comment that's interesting? None of us said, other than a little bit of retail parks in Spain, no one said retail and no one said first home residential, which by the way, I believe, but I find it a fascinating observation what's not in that mix.
Thank you.